What's good, man? It's your boy Shifty coming back at y'all boys with another video. And today, bro, we gonna get straight into it today, man. We got that offensive setting video. I'm gonna show y'all boys a couple different ways on how to run the 5-out, and I'm gonna also give y'all my settings on how I set it up real quick. But before we get straight into it, you know what I'm saying? Drop a like, drop a sub. The last video went crazy. Hey, definitely hit that like goal. So let's see if we can match that one. I think that would end up hitting like 10. So let's see if we can get 10 on this video too, man. So anyway, what you're gonna do, at least, so you're gonna have to do this every single time. So what a lot of people don't know is that you are able, in online games, you are able to change your playbook, you know, at the very start of the game, or actually even in the middle of the game if you need to. So typically what I do is I change mine over here to Timberwolves playbook, and we're just doing offense today, but I'm just, hey, force a habit, I always turn my help defense off too. But Timberwolves playbook, now when you change it, obviously you're still going to be in that same playbook, so you're going to have to basically press R2, and then you're going to have to basically back out. That basically updates the game, and you know what I'm saying, like, you get your plays. Now I'm gonna give you guys one of my I'm gonna give you guys one of these plays too. Within here, it doesn't necessarily matter like where you decide to like take it out. It's just, you know, I recommend always just taking it out in the same spot so you know where it is when you go to replace it. But you come over here to replace play, you go down, you know what I'm saying, you press R2, you go over here to 3-point, and then you're gonna scroll all the way down, bro. And you're gonna want to practice this, man. Like, this is something that you do have to kind of practice as well, because you got to do this every single time. They don't allow you to be able to save this. So, but you are able to do your offensive settings and defensive settings all within that 5-minute timer, bro. So just put the practice in and you'll be able to get it. But the play that you're looking for is gonna be this this quick 4 flare right here. And yeah, so now typically on the offensive settings too, you want to come over here to your coach settings here. You're going to make sure that your adaptive coach engine's off. Manual. You want to make sure that you take control of the game completely. I normally turn my offensive plays to on. I like seeing everything on the court. And then I normally do light plus full. That actually got reset, but yeah, light plus full. Play calling, I do all. And then this is probably going to be defaulted maybe over to auto. You're going to change this over to manual, bro. You don't want the game, you know what I'm saying, like, you don't want them to automatically start moving when you call your 5-out. So, and then same thing with defense, you don't want them to accidentally go into a zone when you don't want them to. So, you know, take control of the game. Now, team communication, I tend to turn this on offense and defense. They got my settings kind of reset right now, but on offense and defense, you turn this on so you'll know if they're switching or dropping or whatever the case may be. And this is one of the main settings that's typically on auto is teammate cut the basket. You want to set this over to manual. If you're always wondering why people are just always moving around the court, it's because you have this setting on auto. So yeah, so now since we got that, actually hold on, before we get too far, so now typically what I do is I come over here to focus player. I'll change this over to Shea for my, or just whoever your primary scorer is, whoever your, you know, your best scorer is, whoever your second best. For me, it's Shea and then J Will. Now, for these plays here, you have to basically press well, I'm on PlayStation 5, so you got to press square to remove the play. I forgot what button it is on Xbox, but so you basically remove all the plays there, and then after that you have to go down and select each play. Now typically the way I lay this out is I'll run my quick isolation here, and then after that I go down, and then typically I run the ISO 5-out. This will get everybody to basically get into that 5-out. Now also I run this play quick double, and I'll typically run this with J Will. This play is like a double down screen, and then J Will, he'll come around both of the screens and like get kind of like at the top of the key, and then the person at the top with the ball is obviously your point guard or whatever. So you kind of get an isolation kind of on the hash, and you get a pick and roll action 4-3. And then after I normally run as well is I do this Iverson play here. This is kind of like one of those plays where you basically is at the top with your point guard, and then the center and the power forward is in the middle of the court. You got one guy in the corner, and then you got your shooting guard or whoever you assign the play to is basically going to run across from one end, from one side of the three to the opposite side and hit both of the screens. And then you might be able to either shoot off of it or, you know, dribble penetrate. And then this particular play here, this play here, I also run here as well. I typically run this with like my taller guys, so it's like either Chet Holmgren, KD. This is like one of those type of plays where they set like an on-ball screen, and it's just like that all-ball screen. When you activate this play, for some reason, it just typically, those defenders, if they off-ball it, they will get stuck in that screen every time, and you can just pull over it because it's like a double screen. So yeah, and then I run it this way. Now, the freelances that I run, typically I run 5 out. I run 4 out, 1 in active. I run comp, and I run drive and kick. And then for the series here, I also go down and run 5 out series here as well. So once you have all that set up, and then, you know, obviously you can change your rebounds to whatever you want to or whatever. And then your tempo as well. But once you have that set up and you get the tip, you're gonna press right on your D-pad. And then after, you're gonna press R1, and then you're gonna click your freelance. And then you're gonna press left on your D-pad. When you press left on your D-pad, all your settings all your favorite plays are gonna like pop up. So whenever you do that, you just wanna set your favorite plays. So then you press left on the D-pad, and then now everyone's in the 5 out. And they're not gonna move. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna move, and then, you know, they keep that 5 out there. And then and then bring it back up top. Now you got a pick and roll action here. What you can do. And then and one. You know what I'm saying? It's just stuff like that, bro. But yeah, just try out those settings, man. Try out the plays, bro. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. If y'all boys got any questions regarding anything, also just drop it down in the comment section, bro. I'm always down there. You know, and I'm always replying to comments, and I appreciate everybody that's been supporting the videos. If y'all boys enjoyed this video, drop a like, drop a sub. It's been your boy Shifty, man, and I'm out, bro. Peace.